How many of you have Google as your homepage? See, raise your hand. All right, I do too. And now nearly every time someone gets on the internet, they use a search engine. Using search engine optimization can help increase traffic to your site. And as a search engine optimizer for a web-based company here in Columbia, I know how the effects of having your site listed high in the search engine result page can affect the traffic to your site. So in the first part of my speech, I'll explain what SEO is and how it's done. And in the second part, I'll show how increasing your rank in the Google search engine result page will increase traffic to your site. So, search engine optimization is a new and emerging field, and most of you probably have never heard of it before. So a couple definitions in terms that I'll be using in my speech are SEO, which will stand for Search Engine Optimizer, and SERPs, which stands for Search Engine Results Page, which is the page you get after you type in a keyword into Google. So a definition is in order, I guess. Search engine optimization, what is it? Jay Burchek, who's my boss and head SEO at Plus One Marketing, defines it as the term used to describe the process and methods of making a website highly visible in the SERPs. Search engine optimization only works for the organic search results. These are the parts not paid for by advertisers. Google gets its search results by using algorithms. The training pamphlet I work states that at its core, the process of optimizing a website only requires the recognition of what factors affect the algorithms that power the various search engines and aligning your website accordingly, both with regards to what you do on site and what you do marketing-wise. Some factors that SEOs include, or that search engines include in determining the results are the age of the domain, the amount of quality unique content on a site, the internal linking structure, the number of incoming links, and the relevance quality of those links, and a site's usability. The most important thing to do though is link build. Text links are considered MUHealthcare.org would consider this a text link to their site. So by clicking on it, you get this. You can think of text links as a vote for your site. The more votes you get, the higher you are in the SERPs. So now we've had a brief glimpse at what SEOs do. Let's now take a look at why webmasters would even bother optimizing their website. Google, AOL, and other search engines keep track of the searches that users enter. An article on SEO book titled, "What is the #1 Google ranking worth?" states that in August 2006, AOL leaked millions of search results. Some SEOs scoured through this data to look at click data by ranking. And this is what AOL actually released. And an SEO named John Bork, he compiled all this data into an easy chart. And you can see here that this is everything except this part are the first 10 results that people would click on. The second page only made up 10% of people's clicks. So if you're number 8, let's say, and you increase your rank to number 1, you'll increase traffic to your site by 1,400%, which is a pretty significant number in my books. Some other studies that have been done are eye tracking studies. They hook up a headset to users' eyes and then track where their eyes move on the page and where they click after doing a search. And this gives us the golden triangle. And all search engines performed about the same. You can see, notice how it's all tightly compacted in the upper left corner. And as users go down the page, attention drops off. And the ads on the sides don't get really much attention. So ranking high in the organic search results is really important to your site. Another study done by scholars at Cornell University, that another eye tracking study, showed that users spent 50% of their time on looking at the first two results, and over 50% of the time they'd click on the first result. So having your site at number 1 or even number 2 greatly increases the traffic to your site. Looking back, we've learned about some of the techniques SEO use and how search engines work and what is done to increase traffic to your website. Perhaps someday when you run a business, you should think about using SEO because it obviously has great increase in traffic to your site. Thanks.